Hello, hi, I'm Sabina. I am a qualified German teacher, and in this video I'm going to share with you a quick little lesson on present tense irregular verbs. If you know how to form it, great. Just watch for a little bit of revision. You may learn something that you don't know, and if you don't know at all, watch once and then listen again and make notes. German present tense verbs. How do they work? Well, you have
a simple 3-step process. The first thing you need is the infinitive verb, the verb that carries the main meaning, so the activity, the action of what you're trying to say. So spielen, hören, wohnen, these are all infinitive verbs in German. They end in en and they mean to play, to listen, to live. We're going to see some more infinitive verbs later, so you can add to that list. So take that to begin. Step 2 is knowing the word in German about who you're going to be speaking about, the person or the subject that's doing the activity, that's doing the action. And step 3 for regular verbs in the German present tense is conjugating the end of the verb. All that means is changing the ending of the infinitive, wohnen, spielen, hören, to match the person that you're speaking about. In English, we say I play, you play, but we say he plays. It's the same concept in German, but the endings are slightly different. Here are all the steps in one place. Let's move on and do each step individually with a bit more detail and a bit more practice to help you really feel confident conjugating regular verbs in the German present tense. Starting with step 1, the infinitive verb.
An infinitive in German. Infinitive verb is the to form of the verb. To play, to eat, to drink, to run, to smile. And these are the forms that you would find in the dictionary. First of all, do you know these verbs? Regular verbs in German?
If you look at the list, you'll notice that these verbs end in en. Here's an activity for you to do, and that is to translate the German infinitive verbs into English. If you already have studied the present tense before, you could translate as many as you can without looking at the vocab on the right hand side. And if you need some support, use that vocab on the right hand side to help you with the translations. Pause the video, but say them aloud or write them down. Do that now. If you'd like to make a note of any of the translations, feel free to pause the recording now.
Loads more videos here to help you with your German grammar.
Moving on to step 2, who are you speaking about? Let's find out. If you don't know your person or people or subjects in German, then do the matching activity now. Match the German subjects to the English translations. Pause now if you need to. Arguably the most important part is step 3, and that is ensuring that you have the correct verb ending on your verbs to match the people that you're speaking about.
If you wanted to use those verbs in the present tense in German with those people, how would you change the ending? Is you would take the infinitive, spielen for example, to play. You would then snip off the end, the en, cross it off, gone. You're left with then the stem, spiel. Then this is where you add your endings. What endings do you add? Let's see, do you know them? What's the ending for ich? Ich is ich in the present tense. Du is st. Er, sie, es is t. Wir is en. Ihr is t. Sie and sie. And sie is ihr. Take that stem, like spiel, from these steps here, and add those endings onto the end.
If you haven't thought about this rule, then please make sure that you note it down, because ich mache meine Hausaufgaben doesn't just translate as I do my homework. When you're talking about a fact or a routine, it also translates as I am doing my homework. I am doing. So think about that rule and don't try and say ich bin machen. No, it's ich mache is I do and I am doing. Lernt is he learns and he is learning. Apply that to these translations that are coming up.
So if you wanted to say I, you, we, they, my friends, my parents, their parents, that, my friends, is how we form the present tense in German with regular verbs. And if you want more grammar stuff, then check it out in the comments below, playlist.